I went from closing 0% of my calls to almost closing at a 60% close rate just by implementing this simple 4-step prep system. And if you're tired of getting ghosted by your prospects, this will change everything for you. By the end of this video, you'll be 99% more prepared for every single sales call you take. No more fumbling through notes or scrambling for answers. You'll walk in with the confidence to handle any objection that your prospect throws at you with the confidence that you can close this deal. And with that confidence, you'll crush every single sales call with authority. So let's get into it. Most people don't prep before calls. Like picture this, right? You show up to the call with nothing but nervous energy. Your palms are sweating. You're fumbling your words. You have no agenda and you have no control over the conversation. And your prospects can literally feel that energy coming off from you. And guess what? They don't respect you from it, right? You're already losing before you even speak and you don't even know it yet. No plan means no trust, and no trust means no sale. And that's why you're getting ghosted. 8 months ago, I was going into these calls absolutely blind. Like I was taking meeting after meeting, but I was closing nothing, right? Literally 0%. And only after I slowed down and started prepping for each call, taking notes, doing research and implementing the systems I'm about to show you, I went from closing basically 0% of my calls to closing around 60. And I didn't have to take as many calls as I did before. Fast forward to today, right? I've closed over $30 million in deals. So yeah, the system I'm about to show you actually works. Now, the first thing I do before every sales call is technical prep and research. You have to do your homework, right? You want to go through discovery notes from yourself, the setter, or the team. And I always ask myself, why are they even hopping on this call with me? These are some examples of CRM notes that you can take. You have company profiles, you have everything related to the company, right? And this is the opportunity. How good of a lead is this? How good of an opportunity in this? And then another gold mine is obviously their LinkedIn, right? You want to go through all their stuff. You want to basically know them better than they know themselves. You want to look at LinkedIn, company website, services, products they've used in the past, what didn't work, right? Their business model, what they might need from you, right? What they know they'll benefit from. If you lock this info in mentally, ideally on paper or in a spreadsheet, it will be helpful later on, I promise you, right? If you take notes like this, you have call preparations and you have talking points, you can handle objections so much better. And you'll also look more professional as you come to the call actually prepared. Now that you have a complete understanding of who that person is, you want to just build your pre-call workflow. And this is a simple 5-step flow. It goes from intro to rapport to discovery to pitch to close. Okay. You want to have the key details ready to just make a quick introduction. You want to reread your notes, right? You want to prep common objections based on their profile and have a loose call flow in mind, right? You don't need to follow this to a T, but this is just what I would structure a call like. And right now we're literally just doing the pre, right? We're not even talking about this. I'll make another video on that later, but it's nothing new, right? You're just reinforcing what you already know. And as a salesperson, this pre-call workflow should be very normalized. Now, this is probably the most important step. It's impossible to close if you don't have this nailed. And it's mental preparation, which gives you an extreme sales edge. You need to establish confidence within yourself as a salesperson. What I do is I just look in the mirror, I take a breath, and I just tell myself that I'm going to close this deal. If I close it, then great. If I don't close it, whatever, right? You want to establish whatever confidence you can within yourself before the call, because confidence is everything in sales. You want to visualize the win before it even happens, right? You want to be calm, you want to have conviction, and you want to have control. You need to be in a state of certainty, okay? You can't sell if you're unsure of yourself or what you're selling. This mental prep stage is non-negotiable. And finally, it's about getting hype. Honestly, this might sound dumb, but certain songs, caffeine, nicotine, get me in the zone, okay? It gets me locked in mentally. And honestly, just play your go-to hype song. Maybe pop some nicotine if that's your thing. Yell, move your body around, give yourself a hype speech down a Celsius. I don't care. Whatever it takes to get the emotions firing and to get your mental state in the best possible zone that it can be. Whatever it takes to raise your state before clicking join call. Okay. So I've helped clients go from 0 sales to closing $1 million deals just like myself by implementing this simple prep system and other things in my program. It works and I'm here to prove it to all of you. Okay. So that's the prep system I use to close deals. And if you want more of this raw, no bullshit sales coaching, right? Hit the link in the description. I review every application personally. So if you're serious, then maybe we'll talk, right? Don't waste my time if you're not ready to close and become the best salesperson you know you possibly can be, right? I only take a couple of applicants per cycle, and I really just want to help the next generation of sellers.